We last left off with ancient Liyue beset by an ocean demon and a mountain dragon. Rex Lapis mustered his adepti to restore peace to the land. They say that before he set out, he spoke these words.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. My name is Arkrevner and I like to play games, and today we're going to be talking about Mr. Zhongli himself. This is a long-awaited arrival. We've all been waiting for this banner. I certainly have been waiting for this banner. But the big question is, and the question everyone's asking is, will he be worth it? Let's dive into it real quick. The short answer is probably. Zhongli is going to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, limited character that has come out so far. I think that he's going to add so much in regards to utility to any team that you put him on, survivability, durability, and just raw attack strength. This man is probably going to be the closest thing to a one-person team that you can get. He has the raw attack strength, he has the shields, he was able to stop enemies in their tracks using Petrify. Zhongli can even heal himself at C6. There's nothing this man can't do. That being said, going for 6 constellations is not possible for most people, and something that most people probably shouldn't go for, even though it does add a lot to his character. There are other characters that can support him, and at the end of the day, you probably only need him at, well, C0. I still think that he'll be really worth it just as he comes. I think that if you do want to add a little bit more to his utility kit, getting up to Constellation 1, which gives him another Geo construct, is very viable, and 2 is actually what I'm most interested in, which will be whenever he puts up a Geo construct, when you swap out to another person, they will have a shield that protects them, adding to your overall survivability during big boss fights or even just hordes of enemies. What I'm really trying to say is that Zhongli just looks like he's going to be one of the most well-rounded characters that they've created so far. It seems like they put a lot of time and effort into his kit, which is reasonable considering that he's supposed to be a god of this world. Even when we start comparing Zhongli's kit in regards to the other limited characters that have been on previous banners, we can start to see that Zhongli just fills in a lot more gaps comparatively. Like when we look at Venti, we see that he is a top tier support, however he's not a very good damage dealer in regards to his auto and charged attacks, meaning that you kind of just put him onto the field, use your elemental skill and put him away. Not saying that that's not great, not saying that that's not still an S tier support, but at least Zhongli can still stay out on the field if you want him to, and he'll still be dealing a lot of damage. Also, unlike Klee and Child, who are some of the best DPS units in the game, don't get me wrong, Zhongli might end up overtaking them just because of his survivability. Klee and Child kind of get knocked around pretty easily, and if you're not careful, you can end up having them dead in a matter of seconds. Zhongli, on the other hand, is going to be able to tank big hits and still be dealing damage. It may not be as much damage as Klee or Child, but the fact that you won't have to constantly be swapping in or out, or moving around in order to make sure you're at the best point to hit your enemy without getting hit, just means that he's going to be able to offer a lot more to your team and overall damage output, without playing into a high risk, high reward mentality. All that being said, this is all based off of notes. Notes directly from MiHoYo nonetheless, but we have not seen him used in actual battle. None of us have been able to playtest him, none of us know how viable he's really going to be. We can just make assumptions based off of what we've seen so far. So before you go ahead and just pull him straight away, there will be a trial, just like all the other limited characters, and I really advise before you end up pulling for him, make sure that you actually like playing him. There's absolutely no point in playing a character that is considered to be S tier if you don't like playing them and you don't think you'll actually end up using them down the line. At the end of the day, it's down to personal preference. I'm personally pulling him because I think he's going to add a lot to my overall team. I think that he's going to help with boss fights, and I think he's going to be a huge help in Spiral Abyss. What do you think? Do you think Zhongli's going to be worth it? Or do you think his banner's going to be a complete trap that you should skip? Or do you think he's going to be the best thing since sliced bread? Leave me a comment down below. Also, if you like this video or want to see more, please feel free to gently press that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And subscribe for more content. Alright, that's all for now, guys. Best wishes. Bye.